WNBA's explosive growth versus pay dispute? Will the boom go cold soon? Imagine being on top of the world, with everything going right, only to have it all come crashing down. That's the precarious situation the WNBA finds itself in. And it's a scenario that should send shivers down the spine of Commissioner Cathy Engelbert. With the league's 29th season in full swing, it's hard to deny the incredible success the WNBA has achieved. 7 out of 13 teams are drawing in crowds of 10,000 or more. And last year's attendance record has set the bar high. The introduction of the 13th franchise, the Golden State Valkyries, has been a resounding success, with the team leading the league in attendance and boasting a valuation of $500 million, according to Sportico. In fact, the value of all franchises has skyrocketed by 180% in just 1 year, with each team now worth at least $200 million. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite this unprecedented success, the league is on the cusp of a potentially disastrous downturn. The WNBA's collective bargaining agreement with its players' union is set to expire, and the players are demanding a significant increase in wages. It's a move that's hard to argue with, considering WNBA players currently receive a mere 9% of the league's revenues, a far cry from the 50% their NBA counterparts enjoy. The writing is on the wall, and it's clear that the players will not back down without a fight. But Engelbert's problems don't stop there. The rapid rise of Indiana guard Caitlin Clark has led many to believe that she's the sole reason behind the league's success, a notion that's rubbed many veteran players and fans the wrong way. It's a perception problem that Engelbert has yet to address, and one that could have far-reaching consequences if left unchecked. And this is the part most people miss: the WNBA's expansion plans, which include adding 2 new teams next year and 3 more by 2030, may be overly ambitious. The league's television ratings, although high, are not immune to fluctuations, and the absence of key players like Clark can have a significant impact. So the question remains, can Engelbert navigate these treacherous waters and ensure the WNBA's continued success? Or will the league's winning streak come to an abrupt end? The answer, much like the WNBA's future, remains uncertain. But one thing is clear. The next few months will be crucial in determining the league's trajectory. As we watch the drama unfold, we can't help but wonder, what's next for the WNBA? Will the players get the wages they deserve, or will the league's owners dig in their heels? And how will Engelbert's leadership shape the future of the league? The controversy surrounding the WNBA's collective bargaining agreement and the perception problems surrounding Clark's rise are just the tip of the iceberg. As the league continues to grow and evolve, it's likely that we'll see more challenges arise. But for now, one thing is certain: the WNBA is at a crossroads, and the decisions made in the coming months will have a lasting impact on the league's future. So we ask you, what do you think the WNBA should do to address its current challenges? Should the league prioritize player wages or focus on expanding its reach and growing its fan base? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, for all of us here and for producer Lisa Morgan, I'm Milton Kent. Thanks for listening and enjoy the games. Everything you need to know about the WNBA. Get ready for a wild ride as we dive into the world of the WNBA. This league is on fire and its popularity is soaring. With an incredible 29 seasons under its belt, the WNBA has a dedicated fan base that's only growing stronger. But if you're new to the game, you might have some questions. Well, wonder no more. We've got all the answers you need right here. When did the WNBA begin? Most sources agree that the league's inaugural game took place on June 21, 1997. However, There's a small but vocal group of fans who believe the WNBA came into existence on May 14, 2024, the day Caitlin Clark made her professional debut. It's a controversial take, but hey, that's the beauty of sports. Why the orange and white ball? The orange stripes pay homage to the traditional basketball, while the white stripes are a stylish nod to Meg White, an incredibly talented and cool woman who doesn't need your hot takes on her abilities. Declan, what's with the team names? From the New York Liberty to the Atlanta Dream, it's clear that someone was daydreaming during their elementary English class. The person responsible for these names was probably thinking about all the different types of nouns. And, well, they got a little carried away. How many players identify as lesbian? Yes, a significant number of WNBA players are openly lesbian. How has the WNBA paved the way for women in sports? The WNBA has a long history of advocating for women's empowerment and representation. Just look at the league's iconic players: Lisa Leslie, Tina Thompson, Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, Maya Moore, and Caitlin Clark. Their names are synonymous with alliteration and excellence on the court. I'm a man who loves Caitlin Clark, but I also hate women's basketball. Can I still be a fan? Unfortunately, yes. The WNBA welcomes fans from all walks of life, even those who root for its downfall. It's a strange reality, but one that the league has to navigate. Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark? Next question, please. How can I show my support for the WNBA's No Space for Hate initiative? The WNBA stands for inclusivity and love. As an ally, remember that love comes in many forms, whether it's between women or between a woman and her favorite faux cursive vinyl sticker. What's this about players hitting three-pointers from the logo? From the logo is a term used to describe an ultra-long three-pointer, a shot so far out that the player is near the center court logo. But in the WNBA, this term is a bit more flexible. When they talk about Caitlin Clark's shooting percentage from the logo, they mean any logo, anywhere. Why is there so much focus on Angel Reese when Caitlin Clark is the real star? I hear you, and I feel your pain. The media can be fickle, but rest assured, Caitlin Clark's impact is undeniable. Do WNBA. Announcers provide the same level of specific stats as in men's basketball? Absolutely. For example, Paige Buchers is the first rookie in WNBA history to average a golden ratio, 1.618, when multiplying her scoring efficiency rating by her assist-to-turnover ratio minus double-doubles in her first 17 games. Impressive, right? Do players in the WNBA sometimes find themselves playing against or with their exes? Yes, and it's an incredible sight to behold. These world-class athletes are blocking shots and blocking each other on social media. It's a unique dynamic that adds an extra layer of intensity to the game. Don't these relationship dynamics affect the player's focus? Basketball is a game of communication, and lesbians are experts at that. Trust me, you don't want to mess with these ladies when it comes to teamwork and strategy. Is there a significant physical difference between the NBA and WNBA players? Absolutely. While the NBA has players like LeBron James, who can carry the ball with ease, the WNBA has players like W.N.B.A, who can carry twins and still dominate on the court. It's a testament to the incredible physical abilities of women athletes. As a man, I want the attention that some WNBA players get. Plus, I'm taller. Well, everyone has their own reasons for wanting attention. But remember, the WNBA is about celebrating the talent and skills of these incredible women. Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark? Let's just say both are incredible athletes and leave it at that. So there you have it, a comprehensive guide to some of the most frequently asked questions about the WNBA. Now go forth and enjoy the game, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. WNBA's hidden crisis. Is rapid expansion killing competitive balance? Is the WNBA heading towards a competitive imbalance crisis? The WNBA is currently surfing a wave of unprecedented momentum, with ambitious plans to expand from 13 to 18 teams by 2030 and a surge in interest driven by media deals, booming merchandise sales, and heightened fan engagement. The league's future appears incredibly bright. WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert has hailed this expansion as a powerful reflection of the league's robust growth, deep talent pool, and the escalating demand for women's basketball. But here's where it gets controversial. Beneath the surface of this celebratory atmosphere, a critical question looms, seemingly overlooked. Is the WNBA on the brink of a competitive balance problem? Competitive balance, the principle that teams are evenly matched and games remain closely contested, is the lifeblood of any successful sports league. It ignites fan excitement, injects unpredictability, and sustains long-term interest. For the WNBA, where every game significantly shapes perceptions of its growth and legitimacy, maintaining this balance is paramount. However, recent performances post-All-Star break have raised eyebrows. Since the All-Star game on July 19th, a mere 3 out of the league's 24 games have been decided by a slim margin of 5 points or fewer. That's less than 13%. Even more alarming is the average margin of victory, a staggering 16 points. In basketball lingo, that's a rout, happening night after night. Typically, the period following the All-Star break is filled with exhilarating games and tightly contested playoff races. Instead, we've witnessed a string of lopsided matches and a scarcity of edge-of-your-seat thrillers. This trend casts a shadow of doubt over whether the WNBA's on-court product is truly aligning with its ambitious branding and growth objectives. Rapid expansion is a testament to the league's optimism and ambition, but it also poses the risk of diluting the talent pool. While the WNBA boasts a strong core of elite players, the addition of more teams necessitates a deeper bench of high-caliber talent. Without this, we face the grim prospect of more lackluster games, which could adversely affect viewership, ticket sales, and long-term fan loyalty. To stay the course, the WNBA needs more than just expansion announcements and marketing triumphs. It must invest heavily in talent development. This includes robust scouting, nurturing youth pipelines, international recruitment, and comprehensive training programs. The goal is to ensure that new teams are not merely filling rosters, but are capable of competing at the highest level. Expansion must be paralleled by a concerted effort to build a talent base that keeps the games thrilling. Marketing has undeniably worked wonders for the WNBA, but if the actual gameplay fails to live up to the hype, that hard-earned momentum could grind to a halt. The league must vigilantly monitor competitiveness because competitive balance isn't just a concern for game day. It's the cornerstone of enduring success. So, what do you think? Is the WNBA's rapid expansion setting the stage for a competitive imbalance? Or can strategic talent development save the day? Share your thoughts in the comments.